Hey guys, Leader, and welcome back to the NASCAR 2015 single season. Today we are here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway for 65 laps. Like I said in the last episode, it is a 20% race of the real race, and we're racing as Denny Hamlin today. We have our green FedEx ground machine. Hopefully everything goes well today. So let's go ahead and begin our qualifying and see how this works out for us. Atlanta is my favorite racetrack in the game. I've done two quick races, I think, on the channel, and this I finished second and first, I believe, in both races. So hopefully this goes well for us. So right now we're doing qualifying, and hopefully this will definitely show you know, how well I've got back into the game recently. So finished 42nd at Daytona. That wasn't really the best starts on the season I wanted, but oh well. We'll get over it. We'll continue on through Atlanta. Hopefully we get a good finish here. Not necessarily a win, but a good finish. So top 10 is definitely what I'm aiming for here today at Atlanta. So anyways, heading through turn number 1 here, we got to kind of slow ourselves down just a little bit less than we would in turns number 3 and 4. And down the back stretch here, not too much. Just carry the speed into turn number 3. I kind of like to go into the corner, kind of, you know, fast pacing through the middle, especially on these newer tires. And hopefully this first lap will definitely get us a good starting point in the race. 28.88, I definitely do better, that's for sure. Come on, now it's a little too fast through the corner. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the wall here most likely. We'll get out of the gas. There we go. Okay, not too bad. I mean, considering the first 5 or so cars that have passed the line, no one's really got close to me except for Kozlowski. 0.38 seconds back. I'm actually surprised, you know. But anyways, let's go and do one last lap here, and we'll move on to the next round. So hopefully I don't get beat by anyone in this first round. You know, kind of pull me back out of the top 24. I don't think that'll be a big problem, but we're just gonna finish up this lap. I mean, the first laps after I get out on the racetrack are definitely the best ones that I run at the track. So we're definitely gonna have to worry about that later on. But so yeah, there's that. First, we done 3 laps in the first qualifying session. Now we're gonna move on to round number 2. Qualify for the next round. Hopefully, we get into the top 12 in this next qualifying round. Hopefully that works out for us. So
momentum. Let's go.
Let's kind of slow ourselves out of the pits here. Don't want to spin our tires out like that. All right, whatever. We're trying to ease ourselves into the race. So, all right, and wow, 24 cars here, and hopefully this works out. I really want to give myself a good starting spot because 65 laps, 20%, you know. Pit stops would probably be a good advantage for me because everyone likes to get onto the apron really early, but I'll probably gain about 5 seconds on everybody through pit stops. But I hope all goes well in this race. So dang it, not a very good entry into the corner. Definitely gonna hit the wall here. Yep, there we go. All right, we're gonna have to get a better lap next time around. So let's kind of try to get ourselves up to speed. Alright, no, don't hit the wall.
Better move right there, man. Great save.
Alright, you know what? This is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck. So, get up here, getting a little bit more speed. Don't spin the tires out there. Alright, I'm gonna come down pit road and tighten the car.
Closing on the bottom.
This is terrible. I'm tightening the car.
Check up.
Standing by, the crew's on the wall.
More grip on the tires. Oh, don't loosen her up. Tighten her up. There we go. And, okay. Hopefully all this works out for me. I'm gonna eat myself a little Swedish fish here. Alright. Gosh, that was a terrible lap.
Okay, guys, get ready. Nice pit stop right there, just like we practiced.
Like I said, we got a real good car here. Just take care, everybody.
I have a feeling that we're not really gonna get a good time for the next few laps, but I don't think we're getting outside. I don't think we're getting past the top 12. That's for sure. Alright, yeah, my car is way too loose. I even tried tightening it up, and that didn't really work out, so. Alright, well. When we're up to speed, I think it'll be a little bit easier to control the car, so. Actually, I think I'm sliding up the racetrack there. And I've hit the wall. That was a hard hit. Oh, well. Whatever. And of course, I'm sliding again. This is not looking very good for me. I think I'm qualifying 24th, guys. I just have a feeling.
Watch your inside.
Yeah. I don't think I'm getting past 24th. So no. They're gonna hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. We clear? I'll wait for these next couple cars to come through. Go. Get down. Alright, you know what? Whatever. We're done. We're done qualifying. We're gonna qualify 24th. We're starting 24th.
Don't worry about it, buddy. Let's get this car ready to
Holy
race.
cow, we started 1st and 24th this season. We
Okay,
started in the
you're gonna
front,
have to fight
ended in the
your way
back.
through the
We
pack on
start
race day.
midway through
But
and get up to the front. Hopefully that's how it works this season.
Hey, driver.
I don't know. Hopefully this works. So let's get ourselves a win. I don't know how well it's gonna work out here in Atlanta, but yeah. Let's go and have some fun. 65 laps. Let's get ourselves a good start to this race. Get ourselves into a green flag run. Hopefully my car's not too loose for my liking. So, anyways, green flag in the air here at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Let's go racing, boys and girls.
Kurt Busch and Matt Kenseth, I believe, led us down into the green flag. So,
Low side.
yeah, we've already got a pretty bad start. We're already running 3 wide. We haven't even got to turn 1 yet.
There.
4 wide already.
4
Holy
wide.
cow, man! That was not a very good
Three
start.
wide. You're in the middle.
All right, but if we can get up to speed here, I think we'll be okay. Don't go 3 wide coming out of the corner. Oh yeah, I can feel my car's
Far
loose,
down low.
way loose already.
Keep high. Keep high. Inside.
So trying to hold
Nicely
our
done,
car
man.
steady up towards the outside, and hopefully it'll
Car inside.
work with us. All right, Casey Kane's gonna chase us up the track there, trying to block us. All right, well, we made our
Good job.
way into the top
Really
20
good.
now.
Come on, man.
I knew our car was
Car
definitely
inside, trying to
a
get to your
lot
corner.
better than top
3
20,
wide.
so
3 wide. You're in the middle.
hopefully we can get into the top 10 pretty quick here. They're running 4
rolling.
wide right in front of us, so hopefully
Clear low.
that fans out just a little bit. Pack racing's a little bit
Got one
too
more to
much
the
of
top.
an issue.
Car
You know,
approaching
kind of
low.
a
Car
wild
outside
card race, you know, to begin out the whole season. But I think once we get down into these, you know, less, not non-restricted plate tracks, it'll be a lot easier for us to kind of gain traction into the season.
3
So,
wide. 2
as you can see,
outside.
we're already
Outside.
2 laps complete here today, and we're sliding
inside.
again. No.
Okay, come on, buddy, focus.
No.
Let's get that back.
No, we're falling
3
back again.
wide.
We're
3
falling
wide.
back.
You're in the middle.
Alright. Now, if my car doesn't
Clear right
slide around on me again, I think we should be okay, but I might have been just driving the car too hard, and I'm hoping that's what it was. So,
1 outside.
running 16,
3 wide.
and
2 outside.
I kind of want to slow myself down just a little bit.
Car at your door.
Kind of gain traction
Top at
through
your
the
door.
race, kind of get ourselves into a
Go
good
high.
run here,
Go high.
into a good rhythm, I
Right to
should say,
clear.
and that'll hopefully be
Clear left side.
a good way to get ourselves through this race. So, alright, and
Keep
we're going to
digging.
ease our way through, and okay,
Stay low.
so we're going to try and get into the
Clear
top
up
10 and
top.
try to race up to the front. These guys are still racing really hard. Holy
one
cow,
back.
something's in my throat. Like Kenseth and whoever else is behind him have really checked out from the field. They'll be the main
That's it,
competition,
dude.
I'm sure,
Every
for the next
position
little
is more
while.
points.
So if we can just get past Truex and these guys
Clear
and
right.
not slide our car.
Car closing on the
Alright.
inside.
Yeah, our rear
Just
tires
get
are
it to you.
already not looking
Car
too great
approaching
this
high.
race. So try to get back up to speed and drive the car.
On your bumper.
Keep her steady. Don't slide out too much. Don't
Inside's
slide the
clear.
car. Alright, no, Boyer, that's how you wreck people, you know. I had a good run. I was at your corner, man. You're lucky you didn't wreck. You're lucky you didn't wreck. Alright.
Car
So,
outside you.
luckily they've kind of fanned
Clear right
out, not
side.
running 3-4 wide in every single row in this racetrack. So, I mean, they are behind us, but trying to get away from that. We have a pretty good car, so I think the top 10 definitely stay here for a little while. We should be okay. But, yeah, so, I don't know. We're kind of keeping steady, you know. We've kind of found out where we're going to run for a little while, I think. And, haven't really hit too much, I don't think, but I do see a little bit of damage in the car, just at the hood. But, yeah, I got a little donut on the side of the car, but that's okay, I guess. Stenhouse making the pass on Edwards there, trying to make the pass for 7th. And that's might help me out a little bit here as they kind of slow each other down, just trying to fight for that position. But I think I'll be able to get to the back end of Stenhouse. I'm not going to make it 3 wide, but I definitely am going to get past Ricky Stenhouse Jr. here. And definitely past Carl Edwards as well. And we're gonna
And
slide
you're
up the
clear.
racetrack. And we're
on
gonna
the
hit the
inside.
wall. Dang it! No, no, no!
Car
Don't
underneath.
spin! Don't spin! Don't spin! Don't
Clear
spin!
left.
But go. Get up to speed. Get up
Coming
to
on the
speed.
high
Come
side.
on. All right. Kevin
Clear on
Harvick's
the high
coming up
side.
to the back end of us, but we will stay ahead of him. And the car is already getting ready to spin out again. I can feel it. This car is really tough to handle. So, anyways, if we can get back up into speed and momentum here, we can if we build up our speed and momentum again, we can definitely make our way back up to Edwards and Stenhouse to get around them. But when we take the pit stop that we need this race, I'm definitely going to tighten this car up. I mean, this thing is just really tough to handle. So hopefully we do get a good finish, because 42nd at Daytona is just terrible. You know, terrible way to start the season off. So David Reagan already locked himself into the playoffs or the thing as well. So hopefully this goes out well. I'm trying to get back into Edwards here, trying to battle for this 8th position. Hit the apron, so I'm sliding up the track. Don't hit the wall. That's how you spin car out. You lose your momentum and you start to spin the rear tires. Trying to get back up to speed. Alright, kind of ease your way into the corner there, buddy. There we go. So, not looking too bad on the damage, but, you know, coming to complete lap 10 here. And,
That's a full second you made up on the driver.
we're already-
Way to go, buddy.
we have about 55 laps remaining in this race. We're going to dive on Edwards there. That was a beautiful,
Clear high.
beautiful pass. Now if we just hold our car down. Nope, that's not going to work. Just slow her on down, though, heading up to the top of the track. Get up towards the wall. Try to get to the back end of Kurt Busch. Get around him. And hopefully we can keep ourselves inside the top 10 for a little while here. And yeah, Matt Kenseth seemed to kind of pull away from whoever he is battling with, but kind of running single file here, you know, not too big of a rush of traffic here, so we're going to just kind of slow ourselves into this race, you know, ease our way through it. Kurt Busch is right in front of us, so we're going to try to get around him real quick. Into here,
Okay, man.
into turn
Nice and
3.
smooth. Nice and
Trying to get
smooth.
around Kurt Busch, into the inside. He kind of falls
Clear
back on the
high.
outside. We're now secured into the 7th position. He may come back and try to haunt us, but I think we'll be okay for a little while. So, I don't
Car
know
two
if we're
back.
gaining or losing
Clear
ground on
now.
Matt Kenseth, but we're definitely doing something right, because I gained about 2/10 in the past couple turns, but now he's gained about 4 on me, so never mind. I think I'm doing better than a lot of other drivers in the entries into the corner, but probably not the exit. So that's what we need to work on, especially turns 1 and 2. So we got really close to the wall there. That scared me. All right, so we got a little bit of a ways to go till we get to the next couple drivers. So Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and then looks like Jimmy Johnson up there. So hopefully we can cleanly race our way up there. We've been green for 14 laps. I'm actually really surprised we got through the first couple laps the way we did, because, you know, we were spinning and, well, we were nearly spinning out and things like that. I am so surprised, but yeah, we made it through. So we're now inside 6 seconds of Matt Kenseth. We seem to have a pretty good race car, so hopefully we don't try changing too much. That's probably why they started to do that little slidey thing they like to do at Atlanta and a lot of other mile and a halves, is where they get into the middle of the corner, they just spin the rear end of their car out, and trying to get around Stenhouse here is not going to be a very easy thing to do, because I kind of been finding out that the fastest way I run around here is through the middle, and I always thought it was the top.
5-0. You can do
Might have to
this.
experiment with that later, see if it's, you know, still has any speed, but
You're doing
I
great,
definitely
man.
do know that these two
Right
bottom
side's clear.
lanes have a lot of speed in them. So if I can stay there, I think for a little while before I go experimenting the top lane, then I think we'll definitely have to try getting used to the car. You know, getting up to speed with all the other drivers. Sorry, that was my chair. But yeah, we're running 6. We're now just outside the top 5, obviously, because 5 plus 1 is 6, and that's just outside the top 5, and yeah, blah blah blah. So, anyways, we really overdrove the corner there. We're gonna get in the wall. Not really any damage on the car, but we did kind of crease the camera on the right front just a bit, so that's gonna kind of make our car a little bit harder to turn, but still gonna keep it loose though. So we might have to start venturing into this top lane because I've noticed that the more and more we damage our car on the right side, the more and more we'll have to go up the racetrack. So we'll still try to run this inside lane, see if it works. But if we have to, we definitely will go to the outside lane because, as you can see, you know, this is where I'm exiting the corners now. I'm running half, well, the last quarter of the corner. You know, in the very top lane. So, you know, we definitely might have to go up there. So, turns 3 and 4 around 170 miles an hour at this point, and we've kind of lost a little bit of ground at Kenseth. We're still, you know, about running the same times as him, so I'm not too worried about lap times and things, but definitely have to worry about pit stops and things later on. And he's kind of starting to come up to the tail end of the field, so you know, he's gonna get a little bit slower, I think, but I think that's just because of traffic, and we're definitely gonna get a little bit slower as well because of it. So I can't say anything about it. So yeah, it's the second race of the season. We're running 6 or so right now, and you know, we're not doing too shabby. So you know, these are the kind of runs we're gonna need to have, you know, every single race, and you know, to be able to contend for for the championship at the end of the season. Yeah, we're definitely going to, you know, try to be consistent and things. Try to get ourselves, you know, into good rhythms throughout each race, and things like that. So, still haven't gained all too much on Kenseth. You know, if we start gaining quite a bit and then lose quite a bit later on. That's, sorry about that. There's really something in my throat. I'm going to get a drink after recording this. So, yeah, anyways. There is there's a little problem I have with the pit stops in this game, and that's, I mean, I think everyone has the same problem with this, is that the AI turns onto the apron and rolls around to the pit lane way too early, you know, and everyone else that plays the game, you know, going against the AI and things, gain about 5 to 10 seconds on them on the AI, because of how slow they are getting on a pit road and stuff. And the worst one is Texas, and the worst ones are Texas and Dover, and Atlanta's not really up there, but definitely the tracks where they get on the apron before they even get to turn 3 and stuff. It's just terrible. And you know, we've already got a couple cars coming down pit road. They may be trying to do that an early pit stop kind of strategy, but I don't think that's really gonna play out in their favor all too well later on. So we kind of stay within the window, you know, kind of play it by ear and things. I think it'll be an okay kind of race. So so we're just outside the top 5 though, and we're 23rd lap coming to 24. Stenhouse is really picking up the speed behind us, and we've kind of lost grip on our race car, and that's not really a great thing. So if we can we're really starting to struggle with this car. It's not wanting to turn at all, and I'm not really worried about it sliding on us spinning out on us anymore because of the little damage we have on the side of the car. But I'm really going to have to find a way to get around this track a lot faster. And as you can see, I'm starting to travel up the racetrack coming in through the exits of these corners. So I'm starting to wonder, should I try that outside lane? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try a couple times running the outside lane here. Nope, that didn't work. Already hitting the wall. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to enter into the top lane because I've already hit the wall twice. First time I've tried it. So, yeah, we're also spinning out. So, we'll just keep our car straight here. Get back up to speed. We'll definitely have to go back to entering the corner on the inside. We were working just fine. I don't know, but yeah, anyways. Hey, it's worth an experiment, though. Worth a try. So, we're 10 seconds now behind Matt Kenseth in the 20. Now we have to try and get back to our 6th place position. And 40 laps remain in this race, and get off the wall. Dang it. My car is not working out very well for us right now, and I might have to do that early pit kind of strategy thing, and I really might have to, because I'm starting to hit this wall a lot. Yeah, I'm coming to pit road. I'm coming to pit road. Brake! Okay.
You need some fuel? I think we should change those tires out. We're ready for you,
yeah,
buddy.
we're gonna have to repair our car. that was a last second decision coming up pit road there. I don't know how well this is gonna help us or hurt us in the future, but hopefully it works out in our favor. So here we go, pit stop sign. This time on this next run we have got to make sure that we keep our car going straight this time. Don't wreck it. Take a Swedish fish. So I just killed a Swedish fish. Alright, here we go. Anyways, back on the racetrack.
Nice job, boys.
Alright, we're about to lose 2 laps here. A couple cars coming up pit road. Alright, we have a really loose race car. We might have to get up onto the track here. Get the speed. Alright. I'm not taking the risk. I'm getting up onto the racetrack to get up to speed. So we're in 39th. And we have to get around Michael Waltrip, who's nearly a lap ahead of me. So try to conserve these tires. Get out from the back end of Jeff Gordon's car. Try to conserve these tires just a little bit. And it looks like we're gonna have some drivers possibly coming down to pit lane soon. And it's not a bad idea. I don't think it's a bad idea at all to come down pit road early. But my problem is, will I be able to get back up to the front of the field and get there? I don't know. We're gonna find out. So, come on, don't get in the back end and do that. All right, Danica Patrick's going down pit lane. So I'm just gonna, conserve my tires, make sure I don't hit the wall too much in this little run I have. I'm running 34th now, and try to get around these guys as safe as a way as I can. Now, I don't know if it's Austin Dillon or Ty Dillon I have to get to next, but
on the low side.
Yeah, he's about a lap, nearly a lap ahead of me, but some other drivers probably going to be coming down to pit lane soon, or on pit lane maybe? I don't think so. Oh yeah, it was Ty Dillon and Danica Patrick that were both on pit lane, so. Alright, so I'm not really going to run too fast of laps. Oh, they nearly caused a caution right there. That was close.
Clear right.
Logano and Austin Dillon nearly lost it there. So, anyways,
Car in front's heading to the pit.
we had a couple cars heading down to pit lane, so I'm definitely gonna get up to the outside here, just in case they do, right in front of me, because we've had that incident happen before. Definitely, Talladega, and I think it was the first quick race I did on this channel.
Buddy, you've got to work for that money.
But our engine is actually starting to overheat a little bit. That is not a good thing. So we're definitely going to keep an eye out on that. Alright, well, there's another thing to keep an eye out on. Our fluid, or oil, water temperature, there we go. Our temperature on the car, so. The engine's going to overheat soon, most likely. So, we have about 30 laps, 33 laps to go in this race or something, so. When everyone goes to pit, hopefully we come out on top. And if we do or don't, if we don't get out into the lead, I hope we are in a good spot to be able to get at least top 15. That'll be a pretty good, spot to get ourselves some points on. So, we slid way up the racetrack right there. That's all right, but we'll get back up to speed now, and hopefully everything works out okay for us. I really do hope it does. And there we go. We go up to the outside of Bush. There we go. Don't lose too much momentum. Get a good run out of turn number 2 here. Right up next to the wall. There we go. Now we're running in the top 30, so not too far away from. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh boy, that'll bring out a caution. No, I spun too on the front stretch. That's how loose my car is. That's how loose my car is. I'm spinning after avoiding a crash. What in the world happened to him? Why did he come back out on the racetrack? Why did he come out on the racetrack? I did not expect that. Holy cow. Well, I'm not pitting. I'm not pitting. Because I have partially fresh tires, and this is actually going to help me a little bit. I didn't overuse my tires. I didn't really spin them out too much. But man, this caution's really going to help me out here.
You're an awesome job today, buddy.
Green flag back in the air. Matt Kenseth is the leader once again, obviously.
We're on the
And
inside.
this outside lane got a terrible restart, so now we're going to have to work our way up to the front. We're going to have about
Okay, let's go. We gotta step it up.
28 laps to go on this restart. And holy cow, look at this field get really packed together coming through the turns 1 and 2 on the restart. Alright, so we go over to the outside lane. Can we stay off the
door
wall?
on the bottom.
We do kind of. We kind of tap it. But if
Car
we
inside
can
at your door.
get around
Stay
these
up.
guys, that would be
3
a very
wide, 2
lovely thing.
inside.
Driving around this high outside lane, trying to get ourselves a good
Got a car low.
track position gain. And we
Stay
got
on the
one
bottom.
car.
3
Oh,
wide,
it's
2
always on
high.
the pit lane, okay. Or something. I don't know what in the world that glitch was. But
Car up
anyways, we're really
Car on
going to
the
have to
side.
try to keep our car off the wall here because we don't have the freshest of tires, but we are on pretty new
We're on the low
tires. So
side.
we could contend later on if we don't abuse them now. Like, and I did not abuse them at all in the last green flag run. I didn't run extremely fast laps, but I didn't try to at least. But yeah, we are definitely gaining a lot of positions here. So,
Go, man. Keep that momentum. Keep
well,
that
I mean, we're
momentum.
passing a lot of
High
cars. I
side.
wouldn't say getting positions, but
Coming
a lot of
high.
drivers are coming down pit lane. I wonder if they were just trying to get that wave around and then come onto the pit road. So, yeah, Tony Stewart is now the leader, and our next victim to get around is Brian
the bottom,
Vickers,
2
and I
back.
kind of slipped the racetrack there.
Car closing on the
We
inside.
pushed Regan Smith into the wall, and I lost his spot to Casey
We're
Kane, so
low.
now we have to make that back up. I don't know how well our car is going to handle throughout this race because of these tires. This is a very peculiar
Car
situation to be
outside.
in. I'm really starting to
Right
wonder if I
side's
really
clear.
should have kept a little bit better tires.
Car approaching low.
A little bit better care on my crap.
Whoa, don't let her get away.
No. Okay.
3 back. Coming
Well,
low.
ow. That hurt.
Slow it down. Caution
At least
out.
we're on the lead lap now. Ow. That was a very interesting caution. So yeah. Anyways, we're gonna move on
Racetrack's
to
clear. You wanna come
hitting,
in?
and this is one of the things I hate about this game. You have nearly 30 seconds to decide whether you want to pit or not, and it's just annoying. We're gonna have about 25 laps to go on this restart, and it's not gonna be very fun unless we can get our pit stop situated. 4 fresh tires. Hopefully we can repair our car a little bit if it needs that. Tighten our car up for sure. That's one thing it definitely needs, is a little bit of tightening. So hopefully I do that correctly. And so yeah. Anyways, let's go ahead and get ourselves a new pit stop.
Okay, buddy, we're ready for you.
Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
Freaking.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So yeah, Party Zombies here for this episode of Single Season.
Okay, boys, here
And
we go.
so yeah. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna have about 25 laps to go in this race when we go back to green flag racing. And haha, I'm trying to do a race. All right, so here's how this worked. I took a green flag pit stop. I took a gamble, trying to be interesting. So I took a pit stop on lap 26, when everyone else would take one with about 25 laps to go or so, right? Well, I took one at lap 26. A caution came out. I was on
Now, that's one of the
old-ish tires.
fastest of the day.
Everyone else
Awesome
took
work,
pit
guys.
stop.
Awesome
Took a
work.
pit stop, and I
Doing
got back
great,
in the lead
buddy.
lap and
That
stuff.
pit stop's gonna make
Another
all the
caution
difference.
happened, and now I have fresh tires. And hopefully this turns out well. And hopefully I can get myself a pretty good
Come on,
win here.
man. Eyes on the
Win
prize.
or
Let's do this now.
points race. I got a
Car
terrible
inside.
restart.
We're under caution.
I got a terrible restart. Why is there a caution?
I just need to talk to you.
Okay, after this video.
No, I ain't gotta talk about that.
Clean up truck. I'm gonna need
No.
you to go out.
I want to.
No.
I need to find out how to work it.
Okay, whatever. Not during my race.
On the restart.
My
Be
race is supposed to be
patient.
about a race
Don't pass on the inside.
video. This video is
Bang,
supposed
bang.
This video is
Bang,
supposed to
bang.
be about a race that is at Atlanta Motor Speedway with 22 laps to go. You gonna sit here and watch it?
I guess so.
Alright.
If viewers
Go
want to
low.
listen to me talk.
They're gonna be fine. Alright, here we go. Anyways, green flag back in the air. We got a little bit of a better restart there. I hope I didn't tighten my car up too much that it's not gonna like me. Alright, well anyways, side by side, they are side by side for the way. We have very fresh
Looking
tires,
really
so
good, buddy.
we're gonna try and make our way through this field really quickly. And ooh, thread that needle right there. Alright. Down into turn number 3 we go. Oh no!
And he's been down.
Oh no! Jeb Burton on his side. Oh, and a huge hit for the 7 of what's his face, Regan Smith. Well, we got another crash that has occurred here. The fourth caution. The fourth caution is out here today at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. And why is it me? Why is it me?
Actually, you were the first one.
Okay, whatever.
The safety crews
Anyways,
are clear of the track.
I have to
You're
pit
ready
again.
to open this door.
All right. I don't know what in the world is wrong with.
I can hear it.
Yes, I know. That's what the sound is when the engine is about to go boom.
Baboosh?
Yes, that is what it's about to go. Baboosh. Please stop.
Never.
If you don't stop, you're getting out of here because I'm trying to make a video. Okay? It was all going fine until you came in here. I'm sorry. Anyways,
Sad tear right now.
but on a more serious note, we really have to fix our engine here. We're not gonna have many laps to go, so we gotta make this a very good pit stop here.
Stop crash.
I'll try. 4 fresh tires.
Okay,
We're
buddy,
gonna
we're
have to start at
standing
the
back.
back, so we'll go way up on the track bar. No fuel. To be honest with you, we definitely have to fix that. So 22-second pit stop. I hate this game and their pit stop times. 4 tires and fuel takes 18 seconds, which is an extremely stupid
This
amount
is
of
Prove
time.
what we practiced. Let's do this.
It should be a sub 12-second pit stop, yeah. On average. It should be about 12, 12:50.
They should have some
Yeah, they're not going to do that because it's NASCAR 2015.
And y'all gonna see me racing with this boy right here when Heat 2 comes up.
Oh yeah, NASCAR Heat 2 is going to be all over this channel once it comes out. So,
Yeah.
you guys be ready for that. It'll be Cast EMC server, this, and NASCAR Heat 2.
It has my favorite thing in there.
The NASCAR
Great stop, guys.
Camping
In
World
and
Truck
out.
Series
It's
and the
roll,
NASCAR
roll,
Xfinity Series. So
buddy.
yeah, it'll be a very, very
Like
fun
I said, we got a real
game
big
to
car
play.
here.
So,
Take care, everybody.
20 laps. Here we go. Ready
The
for
rest
this?
You're gonna see me doing the camping.
Camping World Truck Series.
Come on, work your way to the front.
Alright, green flag.
Up top,
What
just
in the
look
world is wrong with my car? I'm getting terrible restarts. I'm spinning out
Going
again.
to
Didn't you
caution.
loosen it?
Going to caution.
I just tightened. I don't know what in the world is going on, but the more I do it in my race car, the worse these restarts get. Holy cow.
That lefty loosey righty tighty.
It's not uppy,
Clean up
uppy,
truck,
loosey,
I'm gonna need
loosey,
you to go
downy,
No,
downy,
because
downy
basically you turn
type.
it this way, left, right.
I don't know if that works on race cars. I'm really gonna have to look at this because whichever way I go on the track bar and wedge, it just loosens my car. So I've got to find a good area of my
Just
car.
keep a good pace.
Okay, I
You're doing good.
kept her steady that time on the restart. So I got myself
Car
an
outside.
okay restart there. So now we're gonna have less than 20 laps to go. And I got myself a really good run
3
there because
wide,
everyone started
2
checking up into turn
outside.
number 1. And we're gonna get on the inside, 3 wide, 4 wide, onto the back end of
Nice
Kozlowski. Tight
Stay
racing.
there.
We're sliding. You can see that too.
Clear left side.
All right, yeah, yeehaw indeed.
Don't steal it from me.
Down into turn number 3 we go, trying to get ourselves a good points race here. I'm not sure if we're winning this thing, but we have a lot of speed in our race car. I think the furthest up I've been in this field in the race is 6th, and I think I'm going to be able to contend for the lead at this point. All right, we're going to have about 15 laps to go when we come, about
Outside.
16 laps to go when we come on to the start-finish line again. I'm sliding, trying to get around Legato, but Dilling, get up to speed again. Come on, you got good tires.
Park your door.
Don't
Up top,
ruin it.
at your door.
Don't ruin this
Just as fast
opportunity
as
you
him.
have.
Chase him back down.
All right, we're gonna have about 16 laps to go. Calm yourself down and race the car. Just drive the car. Get yourself top 10's fine. Top 10's fine. We don't really need a win. I would love one,
Right side's
but we
clear.
don't need one. So running 7th right now with these tires is really gonna help me. So just
Inside's clear.
drive the car. Don't let it spin out on you. Don't hit any other cars or the wall, and you'll be
Keep
fine.
after him, buddy. You're
But
doing
we're
great.
coming up into the
3
3rd
wide, 2
position. Okay.
Clear right side.
This is when I really need to take care of my car because I'm going to start sliding soon. I'm drifting at this. I'm trying to... okay, I hit the wall square. I'm fine. Alright, here we go. Stewart and Newman are the 2 drivers I have to get up to. And this is where it's going to count most, right here.
Clear now.
Don't spin the rear tires out so hard that you, spin out. This is when you need to keep your car clean. This is when you need to make sure you drive the car around this racetrack the best you can. Don't spin out your car,
He's charging.
but you are loose. You can tell I am trying to keep this car straight. Stop.
Eyeside's clear.
Clint Boyer got to my back end but couldn't get around me. I'm
With the full
tiptoeing
70,
on
man,
this
for the driver in
throttle,
front. Way to go,
trying
buddy.
to get around these corners. That's how loose
On
my
the
car is.
bottom,
I'm
3 back.
spinning it out. I
Coming
saved it.
high.
All right.
Car up top, 1
All right.
back.
Can Boyer give me a good shove? He's not going to touch me at all. I'm going to try and run that middle line, see if that's going to help me at all. I am sliding through this corner. I am just sliding. But I am catching Newman and Stewart. So I guess Dirt Night Racing is what's going to come down to the end. And actually,
Car 3
Stewart and
back.
Newman actually use, and Boyer, I think, do
Let's
dirt
hustle, man,
car
get
racing
past him.
sometimes. I think
Over the
they
high
all
side.
do. Well, I have at one
Closing
point.
up top.
Alright, I don't know if I'm going to
Car
block.
outside you.
I'm not going to block Boyer there. I'm going to let him get by me, try to get a good run through the corner there.
Keep it steady.
Alright,
Stay on the bottom.
now here we go. To the inside of Newman. Can I get there? No, I'm not.
He's
We're
coming
going
on
to
the
have
outside.
about... Oh,
Got your door.
careful there, little boy. Don't get loose coming through the grass. Okay. Alright, here we go. Turn 1 again. Here we go. Single file the top 3. That's actually going to help me out a little bit because Newman goes to the track. He's going to get in. Ooh, didn't get into the wall there, but I just barely avoid the 15 of Boyer. Alright, 11 laps to go. Next time when we come around the stripe, and it looks like I'm going to... I don't know. It looks like they're going to try to stay in that middle line through these corners. If I can gun it off of the corners, I can get some pretty good runs. I'm just gonna make sure I can drift through these corners. It's not really drifting, it's more like sliding, but okay. So the farther in the run I get, the worse the tires in the back of my car get. Top 3 is great if I can just get myself a good run through these corners and not spin my car out. There you go, just tiptoe on the throttle. Tiptoe on the throttle. Stay down right on that yellow line and get yourself good runs off these corners. Drive around towards the inside if you have to. Make sure you get a good arc into this corner. Here we go. 10 laps to go in this race. Tiptoe on the throttle, and gas it. Gas it. Alright, let go, 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 go. So you gotta be smart when you do this racing. You can tell my car's loose, but this is when it comes down to it all. If I can get to them, I can have a really good shot at winning this race. But if I can't get to them, then I'll take a 3rd place. Don't spin my car out like I did in Daytona to finish 42nd. That was terrible.
He coming across.
To what?
Nine
Coming
to go.
across. Go. We'll go.
Oh yeah, I'm coming.
Giddy up. Giddy up.
Alright, get to the inside of
Really
Newman. Can I
good right
clear
here.
him? Can I keep the position? I cleared him. But can I
Right up
stay
top.
ahead of him? I get into the wall. Don't spin out. Don't spin out. Boyer and Newman are making contact back there. I saw the sparks flying in the mirror.
That was you.
No, those are sparks coming out of them. I already hit the wall and was done with it. Well, it might have been my sparks. I don't know. But anyways, now our next goal is Tony Stewart. Less than 10 laps to go, and we have to fight for the lead on this guy.
8 to go.
8 laps remaining here at Atlanta Motor Speedway in the single season series, race number 2, but episode number 3 because of the Daytona duels. Or the duel, I guess you could say. So now, we're 8/10 of a second behind Tony Stewart, and he's... okay, now we're actually kind of gain on him coming into the corners, but I don't know how in the world we can get up to him and get around him in less than 10 laps. Alright, well, 7 laps to go in this race, and this is when it's going to count. This is when it's really going to count. If I can just tiptoe on the throttle again, there we go. See, they start to slide midway through the corner. You see the tire tracks that Stewart and the rest of the drivers get into around this track. Alright, we're down to the inside, tiptoe on the throttle again. Start to slide up the track just a little bit. Stay about here, and easily slide my way up here. There we go. Alright, we're behind Stewart. We have 6 laps to go.
6 to
Can we
go.
get our first win of the season? We're about to find out. Down to the inside. Can I get there? No, I sort of fall back a little bit going up the track. Just trying to get there. Alright, he slides a bit, but gets a pretty good run off the corner. I go to the outside of the racetrack. He's gaining on me down the back straightaway. Never mind, it's going to be about even heading into turn 3. I don't know if this dive is going to work on him, but we're going to have 5 laps to go when we come around to the stripe. Will it be Tony Stewart? Will it be Denny Hamlin? We're about to find out. 5 laps remaining here at Atlanta.
5 to go.
It's about 2.5 minutes, actually, of racing. We're running 30-second laps. So, hopefully this works out. Stewart like I said, sliding through these corners. I get a good, better exit on the corners, I think. I might gain on a little bit there. Can I get to him and get around him in the corner? I don't know. I'm trying to drive
Wow,
that
you just
inside
closed
lane.
down the guy in front by
Oh
8
boy,
tenths.
this is where it's going to get a little hairy. Ooh, I had to back out of the throttle there because I was about to turn him. Don't want to do that. Alright,
4 to
4 laps
go.
to go. This is where it's all going to count. Can I get there? Well, a little bit high this time. That's not a good idea. I kind of gain on him, actually. Kind of gaining on him. Okay, there we go. Still 0.2 of a second below. Maybe farther. We may actually catch up to this lap traffic. This traffic there, not this lap one. But we may catch up to them before the race is over with. So we definitely have to take that into account if we're ever going to get to them. Here we go.
3 to go.
3 laps remaining at Atlanta. Can we get there past Tony Stewart? This is where it's going to count most, like I said. Oh, man. This is where... Okay, here we go. E slides, I slide. I kind of kept touch with these tires. Kind of gotten used to them over the past few laps. Can I get there? Down to the inside. Going to try and dive bomb on him. Alright, we're going to get a little sideways, side by side for the lead now. Stewart's going to get a little bit of a better run on the front straightaway. 2 laps to go. Next time by, we take the white flag here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. I don't know if we're going to catch up to that lap car. We may catch him on the final lap. Ooh, I was going to get really close to Stewart there. Alright, here we go. Lap and a half to go here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. This is where it's going to get interesting. Into turn number 3 we go. Down to the inside. I try to make a run on Tony Stewart. Trying to get down. We're right there. Side by side. I slide up the track. Can I get there? He gets a better run off the corner. Ooh, get into his corner panel a little bit. This is it. Bumper to bumper. White flag in the air here at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Greg Biffle's on our way. I get into Stewart. Stewart up into the wall. And that was all because of Greg Biffle right there. And I gotta slide up the racetrack just a little bit because Biffle's there. No! No! Go! Alright, where's Stewart? Where's Stewart? Alright, can I use him as a push? Can I use him as a push? I may get this win. Alright, here we go. Stewart's sliding up the track. I've got the lead. He's falling back. I'm gonna take it. This is it. Denny Hamlin will win at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
Oh my lord. You basically crashed because you're looking back the whole time.
Holy cow. I hadn't hit the wall in so long on that green flag run that I kind of forgot that once I hit the wall, I spin out. Anyways, here we go. That is it. We're spinning. We're burning out at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the second race of the single season. From 42nd in race number 1 of the season at Daytona to first at Atlanta. What a race this was today. Checkered flag at Atlanta Motor Speedway for Denny Hamlin. What an amazing race that was. Dang.
And I'm hitting the wall again.
I know, I'm hitting the wall again. But hey, that was fun. That was a fun drifting race.
That was your fault at the end.
That was my fault.
You kept looking back. You gotta stop looking back like that so much.
Well, anyways, Denny Hamlin takes the checkered flag, gets out and celebrates. That does not look like... It's an imposter. That is an imposter. That is not Denny Hamlin.
Coming up for it.
That is not Denny Hamlin. Anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I will show you guys the point standings. Man, that was... Whew. You want to stay here and see where we are in the points. You definitely want to see that.
Yeah,
I had 3 points after the first race. So I think we're going to go to Las Vegas in the next race. So yeah, that was a little bit of that was a bit of an interesting race there for sure, man. I cannot explain how sweaty my palms got. Okay, so we gained the 26 positions, and we have 50 points in the bank. So either way, we're inside the top 15
Well, how
of
many
the
points did you
2016.
start off with before the
I
race?
had 3 points after this race. I think the winners get
Me, before the
47
race?
before the Atlanta race. I had 3 points.
So you just got
47 points. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and if you guys want to see more, I will see, okay, that was a very terrible, way to end this video, but I will, have the next race, at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, I believe it is, yeah, it is Las Vegas, so, after Las Vegas Motor Speedway's race, I will definitely have that up very soon, and, so yeah, hopefully anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, well, hopefully you guys have a great day, and enjoy the stay.